So, is being healthy really that worth it? I mean, all the hype, and most people would say, well, of course, healthy is worth it. You live longer, you benefit your life more. I mean, so many reasons. I mean, the whole world is around this idea that being healthy is the pinnacle. We all want to be healthy. But then you have the other argument where people say, well, we're all going to die anyway. What's the point? I might as well enjoy my life, do what I need. And for some reasons, I agree with them. Both sides actually agree and have valid points. And I'll discuss why that is. So before we can really put our own opinions in it, let's ask, what does really healthy mean? What does it mean to be healthy? Well, it means to have good health overall. You have minimum diseases. You keep check of your health. You take checkups. You really pay attention to your body. It's like maintaining a car or something. You keep maintenance. That's what it is. It's good maintenance, good hygiene, and overall striving to keep your body lasting longer than it could be. And the other argument really is well, you see, I had a grandma, let's say, or someone else. She drank, she smoked, she ate fried foods, didn't do much, and she still lived to be 90 or so, a long time. Versus a person who has always been working out, eating organic, eating healthy, very health cautious, and he died at 40 or 30 years old, really young. And then you wonder, was that worth it? I mean, I have this life. I like fried chicken, I like food, let's say. I like drinking beer, I like smoking. It just pleases me, makes my life more fulfilling because I'm gonna die anyway. Might as well enjoy it. Versus being strict on a diet, working out, all this other stuff. It just seems too stressful. At other points, when you have friends, when you always eat healthy or around, it's hard to find other people because you don't drink beer. Like even me, for example, I don't drink alcohol. And if you go out with a friend or something to a bar, it seems really weird. You don't drink anything. Or for example, like that. And for some, it might seem it's too stressful. And it's a life not worth living. And what I say is try to really think about this. That 90-year-old grandma, or people who usually, smoke, drink, and etc., how many of those people actually live to that age following that type of lifestyle? Very little. Versus how many people who follow a healthy lifestyle, so just keep up with their diet, they eat healthy, and they work out, they exercise almost every day. How many people die young at that age? Very little amounts. So statistically, it's not what it is. And really, healthy living is also mental. So if you're stressed out constantly, and I think stress is the biggest killer of all, no matter what really lifestyle you have, you're damaging your health. So if you're eating, organic, whatever you're doing, you're exercising 3 times a day, you're keeping in check, but overall you're stressed out the whole time, you're not happy, you're depressed. That's not being healthy at all. Because that one important element is missing, the happiness. And overall it's just gonna drain your health down. So no matter what you do, if that whole system is broken, you're, really deprived inside, you're not going to be healthy. And then again, you can be unhealthy, but if you're happy, you're living up, your body is more toned to living. That's why if you really feel bad about your health or just overall depressed, sad, or angry, you have stress in your life, you're programming your body subconsciously to prepare for death. You're going down slowly. Versus if you have a lot of zest or you have a lot of will to live, you see beauty in it, just overall, you're striving to enjoy life. Well, in that case, you're kind of rising up. Even with some diseases, if a person gets rest and he's optimistic, he says, no, I will defeat it. You program your body to live, you program your body to move on forward. And that's another important thing. But in the toxic world that we live today, almost anywhere, from the air, from our water, I mean, everything. Everything is not the way it used to be back then. So already we're living in a toxic world. There's not much you can do to really be healthy. You can't be 100% healthy. So bottom line, what I'm really saying is the lifestyle you think, is it really making you happy? Because happiness is really healthiness. I mean, if you eat chips or you eat ice cream, yes, it makes, it tastes sweet, it makes you feel good inside. But afterwards, you don't really feel that jump of energy. You feel thirsty from all the sugars. It imbalances your blood sugar level, your blood glucose levels, some of the other things. And overall, it can leave you depressed. It can leave you to many other things. A dependency. So it's not really you're supplementing that. it's more of a psychological. I might do a video on that later, but how food is not like in today's world, we don't really eat for our need. Most of it we eat for pleasure. That's what all these other things. Nothing wrong with that, of course, but that shouldn't be the main focus of it. When you're too focused on pleasure, you're gonna have a lot of suffering following afterwards, because that's the main attempt, just the pleasure for it, not the consequences, not the other things. And going back to that, versus the party or the lifestyle where you're always drinking, smoking, and other things. It might be nice for a while, but it's gonna take its toll. And as you get older, it's gonna be even worse, and then you're gonna feel a little regret. And even in the meantime, like I said, you feel low energy. Versus if you follow a healthier style or version of life, where you eat healthy, like let's say mostly fruits, vegetables, combined with some proteins, other things. Like when I switched my lifestyle, I felt a lot better. Like it gave me energy and actually more appreciation for life. At first, it seems hard because you're depriving. It doesn't taste as good. It seems really depressing. Versus, I mean, you can have a cheeseburger versus having just a little salad or something else in a healthier style. At first, it seems difficult, but as your body starts to detox, starts to process itself, switch or change to a new lifestyle, it's gonna embrace that and feel much better. And compared to the two lifestyles, I like the healthier one better because overall, I feel a lot better. Not just you're healthy. Oh, so you might live longer. No, I feel happier and better in the present moment. Versus when I ate the other stuff, I never felt good. The only thing you really need is the taste when you think of it. Why else would you eat it? Is there much nutritional benefit? Not at all, but you still eat it because either memories, nostalgia, people eat stuff for certain reasons. But at the end of the day, it's just taste and pleasure. Not really that. Well, of course, like it has calories, it has other things, but it's not gonna maintain a healthy lifestyle. It's not gonna make you happy in the long run. That's what I'm trying to say. So I mean, the choice is really yours. But if you want to live longer, the thing is to, reduce the risks and increase the chances of you surviving. So you smoking versus you not smoking, who's gonna live longer? Statistically, people who don't smoke. Doesn't mean person who doesn't smoke, he might die younger versus a person who smoked more. But the chances are really low versus really high if you did smoke. So there's that, and vice versa for all the other things compared. So pretty much that's kind of the same thing I'm saying. Being healthy is worth it because it makes you feel better overall, and you're gonna appreciate life much more. Now that doesn't say like even today doesn't mean I'm strictly you have to be all healthy because there's another element to that which is gonna create stress. Unless you have people who have the same lifestyle or follow the same thing, you're not really gonna have much friends. And sometimes you just have to think or do things in moderation. Does that mean I'm completely, not gonna eat any junk food or anything, like a cake? Usually I almost never eat cake, but let's say if it's someone's birthday, I might have a slice, nothing wrong with that. Or whatever you do, just limit it. You can still have fun, you can participate, you can do all these wonderful things, but don't make it a lifestyle. Make it like, a special event. And it'll feel much more special as well. Compared to if you ate cake every day or every week, you're gonna get tired of it. Not only is it bad for you, but you see what it's doing? First, if you have it on a special occasion, you're not gonna die from it, but your mood is gonna be much more gradual and you're not limiting yourself. See, because when you limit yourself saying, I can't have that, I can't have that, I can't have that, I can't have this, it's bad for me. Your body naturally says, well, why not? It feels like it's deprived of something, so it's gonna feel really bad. Like, like an infant is hungry or he wants milk or he wants water, it's gonna start crying. Same way with your body. So necessarily when you say, I'm not gonna eat that, I'm not gonna eat chips, I'm not gonna eat that, after a while I say, oh man, now I really want it. You deprived yourself so much, you're gonna be like an animal and binge on it. And that's how people usually fall off. But once you say to yourself, it's not off limit. I can eat that anytime. If I want a pizza right now, I can eat it. If you want a cheeseburger, macaroni and cheese, whatever you name it, I can eat that. But is it really worth it to me? Like, what's the end result of it? I can have it. It's not off limits. But I'll gain more calories from it. I'll gain more weight. I won't have energy. And when you start putting all these things in perspective, you see, maybe I shouldn't have it. And once you keep doing that over time, you even lose that interest, that craving. You don't feel like it. They change. Back then, I used to eat a lot of ice cream as a kid. I really liked it. But now I don't even eat ice cream. I don't even have that craving. When you even walk past the store and you see ice cream, I mean, yeah, sugar and stuff, nice, but I don't have that. Ooh, I gotta eat it and stuff. You can keep balance. What I like to is supplement with fruits, much better. And overall, I get just as satisfied. But I also get tons of health benefits and help me lose weight. So why not? So really just think about it and ask yourself these questions. Is your lifestyle really making you happy? And what can you do to improve your life and improve your mood? That's really what it is. At the end of the day, the stress is going to kill you. So moderate, try to switch to lifestyle, and then decide for yourself whatever is worth it. Because the choice you make in the end is your choice alone. And whatever the consequences, you have to embrace them as well. So you can keep up any lifestyle you like, but also accept the consequence of it. Now, I mean, everything has it. If you're working out, you don't have time, maybe you get a little less rest, maybe other stuff. You have to compensate for something. So there's a negative and a positive to every single thing. So that's pretty much what I'm saying. Just make the choice and evaluate your lifestyle. Because what I'm saying is, if you go the healthier route, you're going to be much more better off. And I think you can all agree with that. You don't have to be a health nut or go crazy, but just incorporate more healthier things overall is going to make you feel better. So just judging by what I said, I stopped drinking soda, I stopped drinking alcohol completely. But that's personal choice. Am I limited? That means I can have alcohol, but I just don't want it. I don't drink it. I would much rather prefer tea or water. And overall, so much time has passed. I'm just used to it. It's like the norm for me. And I feel much better. I don't miss it at all and feel better. So try that. See what's really bad. Maybe switch it to something else. Find a better alternative. Or give it up completely. But remember, don't say it's banned forever. You just choose not to eat it because it has other consequences that you don't want. And pretty much that's it. And that's what I think. Is a healthy lifestyle worth it? Definitely give it a try. So, see you next time, guys.